I love the culture here. I love the environment here.
I had grown up in over 5 different cities across 2 countries, and I fell in love with the small town, the people, the community.
It just so happened to be the best school for what I'm interested in.
I got recruited to come to Iowa by the women's basketball staff.
Knowing I wanted to go into a health-related field kind of solidified my decision pretty easy to come to Iowa.
I was actually born here and they saved my life here. I was born with cystic fibrosis. I'm here now and I'm thriving, and now I hope to save other people's lives.
My best early memories are going to some of the On Iowa events. That's how I found my community here on campus.
Being in Iowa City, I've been in a coffee shop and like one of my favorite writers will be sitting at the table.
It's a small campus, but when you're at the center of it, you feel like really big.
Coming to Iowa really opened my eyes to all the opportunities that I have the access to.
I got to be in the pep band that watched us beat LSU in the Elite Eight.
I think my best memory would have to be the 2 national championships that my team competed in, and just how we changed the trajectory of women's sports was so special.
Coming to Iowa has really shown me that there's so much more to life than just what can be taught in the 4 walls of a classroom.
I've seen that directly through the research that people have done here at the university and the College of Public Health, and it's changed my life and changed many other people's lives.
The Hawkeye community is just so supportive and so uplifting, and so fun to celebrate with, so it's been really special.
Thank you, Mom, Dad. Thank you, Dr. Bush, Dr. Miller, all the trombones.
I want to say thank you to my mom, my dad, and my brother and sister for always being my support system and giving me all the great opportunities that I've had here at college.
My professors, they've all been like very instrumental in the person and the writer that I am today.
My roommates and coworkers, they're amazing, and I really want to thank the researchers and medical doctors and everyone who's involved with my care at the University of Iowa Hospital for literally saving my life.
My teammates, my friends, Hawkeye fans, just for making this such a wonderful experience and supporting me through it all.
Thank you so much to my family in the Philippines for always being like a text message away. Mahal na mahal ko kayo. I miss you guys a lot. I love you all. Thank you.
Well, I'd like to thank my parents because none of college would have been anything without their support. So, thanks.
I am going to go a little bit off script, and I want to start by saying let's give a round of applause to the great staff at Hancher. And I never thought I'd say this, but also to the Iowa City Fire Department, who's gotten us back in business tonight. So welcome to the College of Public Health commencement ceremony. I'm Edith Parker. I'm the Dean of the College of Public Health. It's really my honor and privilege to welcome all of you, students, families, and friends, our faculty and staff, and many special guests as we celebrate the class of 2026. This is a very special day for many important reasons. First and foremost, it's the day to recognize and honor the outstanding accomplishments of our graduating students. This ceremony marks the culmination of years of dedication, determination, and resilience, qualities these students demonstrated in abundance as they work toward earning their degrees. I also want to acknowledge the friends and families attending today. Thank you for all you have done to guide, love, and support your students as they work to reach this important milestone. The College of Public Health and the entire University of Iowa community share your pride and happiness on this special occasion. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge several individuals who will be assisting with our commencement ceremony today. First, Kelly Nipple from Hands Up Communication is providing sign language interpretation for the remarks this evening. Joining me on stage and assisting with today's ceremonies are several faculty leaders from our College of Public Health and Central Administration of the University of Iowa. I ask them to stand as I introduce them to you. Joseph Kavanaugh, Professor and Head of the Department of Biostatistics. Margaret Shirazi, Clinical Associate Professor of Epidemiology and Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. Elizabeth Christilis, Professor and Head of the Department of Epidemiology. Nate Fettke, Professor and Head of the Department of Occupational and Environmental Health. Brandy Jansen, Clinical Professor of Occupational and Environmental Health and Director of our undergrad program. Hans Limler, Professor of Occupational and Environmental Health and Associate Dean for Research. Scott Riesinger, Assistant Dean of Student Services. Diane Rollman, Professor of Occupational and Environmental Health and Associate Dean for Faculty Affairs. Mark Vanderwijk, Professor and Head of the Department of Community and Behavioral Health. George Webby, Professor and Head of the Department of Health Management and Policy. And representing the University of Iowa Central Administration and conferring the degrees will be David Schwabel, Vice President for Research. Thank you to all these individuals and to the many others who've been instrumental in planning today's ceremony and helping to make sure everything runs smoothly. I want to especially thank the dedicated staff from the College of Public Health, the University of Iowa, Hancher Auditorium, and elsewhere who helped prepare for today's festivities. And now let me say the one thing that truly needs to be said to set the stage for tonight. Congratulations, class of 2026. This is a day to celebrate and recognize your accomplishments. And part of celebrating your accomplishments is acknowledging the challenging path you've traveled and the record of success you've compiled in reaching this important milestone today. As students, you not only completed a rigorous academic program, but you also explored new possibilities, stretched your horizons, and broadened your connections and viewpoints. You participated in student organizations and activities that reflect your values and commitment to creating healthier futures for the communities you want to serve. And you've done these things as students at a time when the field of public health is facing increasingly complex challenges. Today, public health is front and center in difficult conversations that are taking place about how our nation responds to infectious disease outbreaks such as measles, how states like Iowa can address the rising burden of chronic diseases, including cancer, and how communities everywhere can meet the rising demand for mental health resources, provide access to clean water and nutritious food, and create safe environments for all people wherever they live and work. Like society, public health is constantly evolving, yet the core of our mission to prevent disease and promote the health of populations remains consistent. Our work is often challenging and sometimes contentious. Efforts to reduce tobacco use, protect children from lead poisoning, increase vaccine acceptance, and improve worker safety have always been hard battles, and progress has frequently been measured over years, in fact, in decades. These challenges are exactly the types of issues that public health professionals, people like you, are trained to address. The need for your skills and training is greater than ever. The world needs your ability to analyze and interpret data, identify populations at risk, and contribute to science-based decision-making. We need your ability to creatively problem solve and to plan thoughtful programming and implement effective community engagement strategies. These skills, along with our public health values, will guide you as you tackle some of the most important issues of our day. Doing this work will require tremendous skill and patience, goodwill, and humility. It will take creativity, energy, and long-term dedication to the mission of public health. Frankly, it will take the same perseverance, resilience, and innovation that you've shown during your careers as public health students. We know this group of graduates, and we know you are up to the challenge. You've confronted and overcome major obstacles, and you are equipped with the skills to lead the way forward. Class of 2026, our world very much needs your dedication, your ideas, your energy, and your passion. We are so proud to call you graduates of the University of Iowa College of Public Health, and we can't wait to see all that you accomplish in the future. Congratulations and best wishes to you all. At this time, I invite Assistant Dean Scott Riesinger to please come forward to present the College of Public Health Student Awards.
I have the pleasure of presenting the Milford E. Barnes Awards. The recipients of this award were named by their department or undergraduate program as someone who is an outstanding student and who also exemplifies the mission of the department and college and contributes significantly to the department in various ways. When I call their name, I ask that they come forward. We do have one student who was not able to attend today's ceremony. The Milford E. Barnes Award was established in 1968 to honor Milford E. Barnes, who from 1930 to 1952 was professor and head of the Department of Hygiene and Preventative Medicine, a precursor to today's College of Public Health. We are delighted to continue the tradition of presenting this award in recognition of outstanding students from across the programs and departments of our college. Elizabeth Barnett, undergraduate program. Liz is from Coralville, Iowa, and is earning a Bachelor of Science degree in Public Health with a minor in Spanish. In addition to her excellent academic record, Liz has made an impact on the community and college. She has assisted Dr. Ebony Johnson on a Youth Participatory Actions research project and worked as a research assistant at the Institute for Clinical and Translational Science. She has also served as a student ambassador for the college and served as co-president of the Student Health Advisory Club. Next fall, she will continue her education by studying the intersection of environmental health and health disparities in historically marginalized populations while pursuing an MS-PH degree in global disease epidemiology and control at Johns Hopkins University. Liz Barnett. Logan Harris, Department of Biostatistics. Logan is from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and earned a PhD in December of 2025. He is unable to join us today. Logan joined the Department of Biostatistics in the fall of 2020 after completing his Bachelor of Science in Health Data Science from Indiana University. Sparse penalized regression is widely used to identify key predictors and produce stable estimates in modern data sets that involve large numbers of variables measured on the same individual. However, quantifying uncertainty remains challenging as existing confidence intervals do not align with the fitted model. For his thesis, Logan developed a coherent framework for constructing intervals consistent with penalized estimates and extended these methods across a range of models and outcomes. By improving how uncertainty is measured, this approach supports more reliable identification of risk factors and more informed clinical and public health decision-making. After graduation, Logan joined the faculty at the University of Colorado School of Public Health so that he could explain that to his students. Logan Harris. Gul Rukh Mehboob, Department of Health Management and Policy. A Fulbright scholar, Gul is from Peshawar, Pakistan, and has earned a PhD in health services and policy. Gul has been a valued member of the department. She was awarded the Bonnie J. and Douglas S. Wakefield Award in 2025 in recognition of excellence in health services and policy research. She is actively involved in student mentorship program, supporting incoming students as they transition to the university. As a doctoral student, Gul has been the first author of 2 published papers. It is rare for students' work to have influence shortly after publication, but policy analysts have already used her work to improve long-term care programs at the state level, creating a real on-the-ground impact. After graduation, Gul looks forward to returning home to continue and expand the work she has been doing. Gul Rukh Mehboob. Cindy Rico Chavez, Department of Occupational and Environmental Health. Cindy is originally from Davenport, Iowa, and has earned a Master of Science in Industrial Hygiene. Cindy earned her Bachelor of Science in Global Health Studies in 2019 from the University of Iowa. She has worked in multiple public health related jobs after graduation from her undergrad, with Proteus as a health aide with AmeriCorps, and then in Washington County as an environmental health specialist. But Cindy knew that she wanted to return to graduate school after COVID ran its course. During her time in OEH, Cindy has been a dedicated student and has sought out and shadowed environmental health safety professionals to understand more than what can be learned in the classroom. Cindy's culminating experience in her MS work came from an industrial hygiene internship in mining. After graduation, she will start the next phase of her environmental health and safety career at Caterpillar in Illinois. Cindy Rico Chavez. Madison Ripple, Department of Community and Behavioral Health. Maddie is from Vinton, Iowa, and has earned an MPH in Community and Behavioral Health. Maddie has demonstrated unwavering commitment to the mission of the department and college. In particular, she has been highly engaged in activities to advance a culture of community and mutual care in the department, college, and community at large. During the last 2 years, she has been active in the CBH Student Association and currently serves as Wellness Chair. She has also served as an AmeriCorps member for Johnson County Public Health this past year. Additionally, she has maintained excellent academic performance reflected by a GPA above a 4.0. After graduation, Maddie plans to seek full-time position in public health where she can apply her skills and continue developing professional work. Maddie Ripple. Morgan Wolf, Department of Epidemiology. Morgan is from Spirit Lake, Iowa, and earned a PhD in epidemiology. As a researcher, Morgan spent her doctoral training investigating centenary behavior, dietary inflammatory potential, and functional outcomes in knee osteoarthritis through the multi-center osteoarthritis study. She has been awarded several Best Poster Awards at UI Research Week, the Stephen A. Street Scholarship in Epidemiology, and the Constance Swake Fund for Aging Research Award. As a collaborator, Morgan has invested deeply in the success of her peers and her field, mentoring students through the peer-to-peer and career ladder programs, serving as Internal Affairs Chair for the Society for Epidemiological Research, and supporting fellow graduate students as a fellowship and grant-writing graduate assistant in the Graduate College. Following graduation, Morgan will remain in the Department of Epidemiology as a postdoctoral fellow. Morgan Wolf.
I am very pleased now to introduce Kasia Wiebel, who will address her fellow graduates. Kasia is from Mount Vernon, Iowa, and is earning her Bachelor of Arts degree today. She's been involved with Here to Help, a student mental health advocacy group serving as its president this past year. She has also spent this past year in the undergrad to grad program, beginning her MPH degree while completing her bachelor's. Next year, she will continue her undergrad to grad journey, pursuing an MPH in occupational environmental health at the college. Kasia?
Good evening, everyone. I am so excited to have been chosen to speak to you all today as we are gathered together one last time. The last 4 years went by faster than I ever expected. And if you had asked me when I came here in August 2022 if I would be at this graduation, I would have said no, what is public health? Like many sitting here today, I did not start in this major. I remember sitting in fundamentals of public health my second semester on campus, just beginning to learn about all the different ways you can impact people's lives in this work. What stood out to me most in the beginning was the idea of prevention, how you can make changes in communities behind the scenes before something goes wrong. I think that is what is so special about this undergraduate group. We all came from many different backgrounds, paths, different majors, all ending up here. And somehow along the way, we all got used to trying to explain what this field actually is to our friends and family. All here today with the common goal of promoting healthier communities and a passion for prevention. The College of Public Health has always felt like more than a school to me. It's a community. Everyone in this college is here to uplift one another and wants to see everyone thrive and be successful. I have been given opportunities through the college I never would have imagined. Many student organization involvements, including being the president of Here to Help, a student-led mental health organization, internships that allowed me to find my passions and actually apply what I've learned to a real-world experience, and even a travel abroad semester in Barcelona, Spain, where I got to see public health in a global context. Something that has stuck with me most through all my experiences has been interacting with workers on site during my internships. Being able to step onto a job site and have real conversations with people about their safety, their well-being, and the conditions they work in every day showed me the lasting impact of this work and my connection to it. It showed me that the work we do goes far beyond the classroom. Public health is about the people in front of you, their families, and creating conditions that allow individuals and communities to live healthier, safer lives. These experiences have shaped me and would not have been possible without the support of the faculty and my peers in the College of Public Health. We are leaving here not just with degrees, but with a mindset centered around prevention, around compassion, and around the belief that healthier communities are possible when we are willing to put in the work behind the scenes. And while we are all heading in different directions after today, I think that mindset we have learned is something we will continue to carry with us wherever we go. Whether that is continuing education, working in research, hospitals, nonprofits, governments, businesses, or communities across the world, the work we do will matter because we know how to make people the center of it. Congratulations, class of 2026, and thank you to the College of Public Health for helping shape us into the people we are becoming.
Thank you very much for that very thoughtful reflections and for all you've done and continue to do to make the College of Public Health such an outstanding learning environment. We're very grateful. Thank you again. And now I'm very pleased to introduce our next speaker, Erin Wiesler-Gerdes. Erin is from Indianapolis, Indiana, and earned her PhD in epidemiology yesterday at the University of Iowa Graduate College Commencement. She's been a vital member of several student groups in the college, including the Maternal and Child Health Student Interest Group, and has participated in several research projects at both the Mayo Clinic and University of Iowa. After graduation, Erin will be a postdoctoral research scholar in the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology here at the University of Iowa.
Thank you, Dr. Parker. It is an honor to stand here today with this incredible community of faculty, staff, students, families, friends, and most importantly, our College of Public Health 2026 graduates. I don't know about the rest of the folks behind me, but when I tell people I'm an epidemiologist and work in public health, I usually get one of two responses. One, oh, like COVID. Or two, ugh, tough time to be in public health. And they're not wrong, because if we're being honest, saying things are hard right now feels like an understatement. We're graduating into a world fraught with funding crises, shifting political priorities, policy change, mistrust in public health, and removal of vital data sources. It is a challenging time to be in this field. And yet, if there's one thing this field has proven over and over again, it's that we are nothing if not resilient and connected. About 4 years ago, before my first day of classes, I had to come to the College of Public Health building to finish some paperwork. And at the time, my daughter was 6 weeks old. So I tucked her into her stroller and schlepped her to the building from the Hampshire parking lot, only to discover just how many stairs surround the building. After finally reaching the College of Public Health and catching my breath, I recognized two things that have stuck with me throughout the last 4 years. One, you have to be very resilient just to make it into the building. And two, there's a quote on the wall as you walk in that reads, "We are all connected." When the world shut down due to a global pandemic just over 6 years ago, within a matter of weeks, we were all wearing fabric on our faces, scrubbing our groceries, making sourdough, and learning TikTok dances. And since then, we've been saying these are unprecedented times. And while that's partially true, uncertainty, upheaval, and challenge are completely precedented. And every generation of public health professionals rises to meet these challenges. We are resilient. Over 300 years ago, Isaac Newton made the profound statement, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." And he's saying that every person builds on the work that came before them. And I find this particularly comforting, knowing there's a foundation that enables me to move progress forward, and that hopefully someone later on will be able to keep that progress going. As I look around this auditorium, I see a lot of giants. I see parents that have lifted their children up to be able to attend this prestigious university, a college that ranks in the top 20 in the nation, by the way. I see faculty that have mentored students and taught them how to conduct their own research. I see peers that have stayed after class to help their classmates figure out how to use R and SAS without throwing their computer through the window. By no means am I referring to myself. We are all here because we're connected, either by doing work we're passionate about or because we're supporting those that are. And to the graduates behind me, I'm not going to stand here and tell your families that you chose a stable or easy path. But what I will say is thank you for listening to your calling, because public health is exactly that, a calling. You chose a path rooted in service, in community, and in the belief that we can build systems that help people live better lives. We're all here to celebrate your commitment to this calling. because it's sure as heck not because we look good in these robes. And as each of you move forward, I want to ask you to have courage and find ways to boost the next group onto your shoulders. And finally, as we prepare to go out into a world that is very much fraught with challenge, I want you to remember that at the heart of public health, we are resilient and we are connected. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much, Erin. Your remarks really summed up the sentiments and values we share in public health and the hope we carry forward. Now, for the main event. The College of Public Health is approved to offer the Bachelor of Arts and the Bachelor of Science majors in Public Health. We are pleased to have University of Iowa Vice President for Research, David Schwebel, with us for the conferring of these degrees. Please join me in welcoming him to the podium. Will the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science please rise? Vice President Schwebel, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Arts, are recommended to you by the faculty of the College of Public Health for the conferring of this degree.
On recommendation of the faculty of the College of Public Health, and the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I confer on each of you the degree Bachelor of Arts as qualified and designated. Congratulations.
Vice President Schwebel, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science, are recommended to you by the faculty of the College of Public Health for the conferring of this degree.
On recommendation of the faculty of the College of Public Health and the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I confer on each of you the degree Bachelor of Science as qualified and designated. Congratulations.
The turning of the tassel is a tradition of gesture by which each student signifies passage from degree candidate to graduate. Now, before we recognize each of you individually, please mark your new status as graduates of the University of Iowa and the College of Public Health by moving the tassel of your cap from right to left. Thank you, graduates. You may be seated now, and I would like to ask Undergraduate Program Director Brandy Jansen and Associate Dean Margaret Shirazi to come forward to present the graduates. Dr. Jansen will first present the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science graduates, followed by Professor Shirazi's presentation of graduate students from the College of Public Health. Graduate degrees were conferred yesterday at the Graduate College Commencement.
Will the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science graduates please come forward to receive formal recognition? Fanuel Akakpo Iwayanyu, Bachelor of Science. Liz Barnett, Bachelor of Science with high distinction. May Barron, Bachelor of Arts, Public Health and Spanish with highest distinction. Lily Bergen, Bachelor of Arts. Jahanvi Chavala, Bachelor of Arts. Lucia Diane Chino, Bachelor of Science. Fernanda Cuevas Gil, Bachelor of Arts. Adriana Maya Kulific, Bachelor of Arts. Paige Della Gardell, Bachelor of Arts. Maren Van Pearl Dennison, Bachelor of Arts with University Honors and with high distinction. Naya Isabella Diaz, Bachelor of Science. Alex Diaz Laraga, Bachelor of Arts. Connor Dolan, Bachelor of Arts. Megan Marie Dunn, Bachelor of Science. Maathur El Sheikh, Bachelor of Arts. Halen Claire Forsyth, Bachelor of Arts with high distinction. Ava Catherine Gerst, Bachelor of Science. Ella Liberty Gilson, Bachelor of Arts. McKinley Amaya Grimm, Bachelor of Arts with University Honors. Alexandra Gutierrez, Bachelor of Science. Lydia Gwendolyn Hack, Bachelor of Science. Farak Haider, Bachelor of Science. Aphrodite Hancock, Bachelor of Arts of Public Health and Social Work with high distinction. Benjamin Howe, Bachelor of Arts. Natalie Selena Ibarra, Bachelor of Science. Cora Johnson, Bachelor of Science. Joseph Kaufman, Bachelor of Science. Taylor Kaufman, Bachelor of Arts with highest distinction. Malika Khurana, Bachelor of Arts. Chandana Kodavadaganti, Bachelor of Science. Nathan Ryan Keister, Bachelor of Science with University Honors and highest distinction. Alyssa May Manders, Bachelor of Arts. Caitlin Martin, Bachelor of Science. Felina Ang Mawi, Bachelor of Science. Maitika Mayberry, lost the Bachelor of Arts. Benton McFetridge, Bachelor of Science. Ainsley Menning, Bachelor of Science with University Honors and highest distinction. Savannah Nicole Metzger, Bachelor of Science. Alyssa Maureen Moss, Bachelor of Science. Do you have a card? Yeah, thank you. Sana Fatima Nadim, Bachelor of Science. Haley Ortner, Bachelor of Arts. Luke Pasiga, Bachelor of Science. Manya Pandey, Bachelor of Science with University Honors and highest distinction. Jasenia Piscina, Bachelor of Arts. Olivia Rash, Bachelor of Science with distinction. Hannah Elizabeth Rust, Bachelor of Arts. Gabrielle Schwartz, Bachelor of Science. Audra Gorley Soderland, Bachelor of Science. Bryn Swanson, Bachelor of Science with high distinction. Madeline Florence Turas, Bachelor of Science. Kasha Madeline Wiebel, Bachelor of Arts. Let's give our graduating bachelor degree students another big round of applause.
Will the master's and doctoral students please come forward to receive formal recognition? From the Department of Biostatistics, Johanna Binyam Bedelou, Masters of Public Health. Nareda Susie Molina, Masters of Public Health. Maria Turtishnaya, Master of Science. From the Department of Community and Behavioral Health, Alexis Burkle, Master of Public Health. Grace Kelly Carlson, Master of Public Health. Cameron Michelle Coates, Masters of Public Health. Morgan Elise Fisher, Master of Public Health. Faith Adeyeoluwa Ibitoye, Master of Public Health. Asiya Bailan Idris, Master of Public Health. Abigail Ann Lee, Doctor of Philosophy. Haley James Meacham, Master of Public Health. Madison Marie Ripple, Master of Public Health. Juliana Rocky Smith, Master of Public Health. Margaret Sessions, Master of Public Health. Sebastian Smith, Master of Public Health. Kaylee Springer, Master of Public Health. From the Department of Epidemiology, Hala Al-Sadi, Master of Science. Priya Amin, Master of Public Health. Benita Amos, Master of Science. Razan Babakar, Master of Public Health. Olivia Caldera, Master of Public Health. Emily Louise Akers Carlson, Doctor of Philosophy. Prithvi Raj Dali Boyina, Master of Public Health. Devin Denis, Master of Public Health. Abby Freskin, Master of Science. Max Hansen, Master of Science. Lauren Grace Huffman, Master of Public Health. Lauren Johnson, Master of Science. Gayatri Krishnan, Master of Public Health. Leah J. Love, Master of Public Health. Sophia Marie Misterick, Master of Science. Chioma Wisdom Okezi, Master of Public Health. Serene Rickmeyer, Master of Public Health. Hendry Marinda Sari, Master of Public Health. Amy Schwartz, Doctor of Philosophy. Alexa Ann Stallings, Master of Public Health. Luke Stock, Master of Public Health. Ida Fida Vonderpoy, Master of Public Health. Erin O'Mara Whistler Gertis, Doctor of Philosophy. Morgan Wolf, Doctor of Philosophy. From the Department of Health Management and Policy, Abigail Averill, Master of Health Administration. Justin Daniel, Master of Health Administration. Hattie Dukes, Master of Health Administration. Nicole Holdgrafer, Master of Health Administration. Elena Longnecker, Master of Health Administration. Hayden Malvin, Master of Health Administration. Shannon McGlynn, Master of Health Administration. Akam Pangley, Master of Health Administration. Gracie Brooke Peterson, Master of Health Administration. Ramiro Ramirez, Master of Health Administration. Ben Schwartz, Master of Health Administration. Megana Yella Petty, Master of Health Administration. Kendall Wright, Master of Public Health. Ufoma Ujimore, Doctor of Philosophy. Edmer Del Rosario Lazaro, Doctor of Philosophy. Gul Rook Maboob, Doctor of Philosophy. Gawain Javon Williams, Doctor of Philosophy. From the Department of Occupational and Environmental Health, Nafisa Kamal Ointi, Master of Public Health. Ava Maria Cristina Cuevas, Master of Public Health. Lindsay Dooling, Master of Science. Elizabeth Foster, Master of Science. Mason Aaron Blade McCauley, Master of Science. Elaine Musiwa, Master of Public Health. Carolyn Shakti Powell, Master of Science. Mary Carolyn Rhodes, Doctor of Philosophy. Cindy Rico Chavez, Master of Science. Matthew Augustus Saylor, Master of Science. Let's give our graduating master's and doctoral students another round of applause.
Dr. Reisinger has asked me to sing and dance because we have a little bit of a backup here on the photos for the students, but I'm not going to do that because a fire alarm might not get you out of here, but my singing and dancing would. So we're just going to pause a little bit and let folks get some photos, and then we'll bring this puppy to a close, okay? Thank you. We wanted to make sure that each of the graduates got a chance to have a photo on this wonderful occasion, so I appreciate your patience. So in closing, let me say to all our graduates, while you've now completed your degree programs and are preparing to move forward in new and exciting directions, you'll always be part of the College of Public Health family. You're alumni now. As you go on to your next chapter, wherever that may take you, please keep in touch with us. Come back and visit and let us know how things are going. We're excited to see what you will accomplish. Finally, you know that the mission of public health has never been more critical than it is at this moment. The public health skills you learned in your coursework, research, and experiential programs, and the values you live out every day are the key to meeting the current public health challenges, preventing future crises, and ensuring a healthier future for everyone. On behalf of the College of Public Health, I congratulate you, graduates of the class of 2026. Your future, our future, is very bright, and all of us at the University of Iowa wish you the very best. Thank you.